Wednesday Rec, bringing you the best hip-hop since 1993 on the Radio Bilingüe Network, live in Salinas, California, on 90.9 FM KHDC. Now, here's your host, DJ Kazzeo.
You're looking like you're missing something there, my friend.
Uh-oh. What am I missing now?
Where's your headphones?
Yeah. They're in the car. Jeez. Next break, downstairs.
What's the matter, man? That laptop was a little too heavy for you?
A little too heavy, brother.
Man, oh man. Back after a week off.
Yes.
I know people are fiending for it. They're waiting for it. They're jonesing for it.
Man.
They're shaking for it. Wednesday Rec is back to celebrate 22 years.
22
at
years.
KHDC.
Wow.
22 years,
That's
man.
a long time, brother.
That's 5.5 generations of high school students.
Yeah.
You know, that how many heirs does that leave you with?
I know, right?
A whole lot, I would assume.
Yes.
Man. So, what did you do on the week off, man? I'm sure you had some like high level executive meetings or something happening.
Actually, I didn't. I chilled. My girl came from out of town, so we took the week off. That's about it, man.
That one that roots for the wrong team?
Yes.
Well, you know.
I just joking.
You see that nonsense that happened at the game? Mm-hmm. That they were
go fight after.
Yeah, they were 4-on-1 on one guy that was on the ground. They were kicking him.
Yes.
Man, I hope they find those people and lock them up, man.
Someone said they?
Ridiculous.
I saw a post of the guy that actually got kicked down. Was did you see that?
No.
Yeah, he posted something that I guess the reasoning was that he hit a girl or something like that. But I guess he didn't hit any girl. They were just really hounding him with
Well, this is what the full story that I know of was that before the camera started rolling, the guy in the Vikings jersey and one of the people in the 49ers jersey, they were both drunk and they were both in each other's face, and the 49er guy in the 49er jersey turned to walk away, and so did the Vikings guy. But at the same time the Vikings guy was walking away, he said something about like, who wants some? Whatever, drunk guy,
Yeah.
You see that all the time. You just say, okay, whatever, right? Yeah. And that's when everybody jumped him.
Oh, wow.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I mean, so what if he's, running his mouth? He's a drunk guy. Let him say what he's going to do. And then 4 people jump him and kicking him in the head while he's on the ground. Mm-hmm. Ridiculous, man. So,
question.
Yeah.
I see the little doohickey thing you got over there. What's going on? Enlighten me.
Yes,
Enlighten me.
Well, you are on camera.
Only the feds videotape me.
Easy, for good reason.
What's going on here?
No, I happen to now have a little GoPro, so I'm trying different things out to possibly put up some footage on YouTube.
Oh wow!
So we'll see what happens, man. I gotta check the editing afterwards. Nothing's going up yet. But, there is a little bit of taping going on.
Oh, wow.
Because people have told me that it must be really entertaining in studio to see it actually happen live. So I said, well, why don't I videotape some stuff and maybe, put something together to show people on YouTube. Nice. M7 walking in the studio.
In the building.
And the mic coming on. What's going on, guys?
The mic fell off? What happened?
Yeah, the mic was off, man. I mean, I just had to pick it off the ground right now.
There you go.
Geez.
Previous guy dropped it,
There you go.
That's what happens, man. I'm gone for a week, and this is what happens, man. Everything goes to hell.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary, man.
Yes, thank you. So, what were you doing on your week off?
Trying to fight a cold, man. See, I'm still sounding a little bit like Barry White here.
Oh, no.
And then today I finally went to the doctor. It's
like Jabba.
Oh, no.
It's been enough days trying to recover, and apparently I have allergies.
Oh, wow.
Like what? My whole life did not have allergies. Just found out today I was diagnosed with allergies. So.
Well, what's funny is my doctor told me that if you were raised in Salinas, you will develop allergies if you weren't born with them.
Or just living up,
Yeah,
I mean, just living
because
here.
I guess all the chemicals and pesticides that are in our area.
Well, you can say that, or there are often times that stress brings out allergies and manifests different little health things.
Yeah, we call it menopause as well. Man.
Yes. Well, I didn't want to take it to the gutter like that. But,
man,
since you want to.
Developing these like night sweats, voice getting deeper, just changes in our biology and whatnot, man.
Puberty.
Hair growing where it shouldn't be growing.
Hey, man. Hair be gone.
Anyway, we are indeed celebrating 22 years.
That's right, man.
On the air. So Sit back, relax, man. A lot of good music.
Yes.
Gotti's got news. I'm sure M's got a good tech segment ready to go.
Always, man.
And if you want to
always.
give us a call us up at 831-758-5432, 831-758-KHDC. Wish Kaz a happy anniversary.
All of us, man. The
Yes.
Wednesday Rec. It's not just me. It's
Yes,
the Wednesday
sir.
Rec. Starting the show off, Semi Hendrix, which is Jack Splash and Raz Kaz. Breakfast at Banksy's. I guess that's how you say it. And Redman featuring Stressmatic. Dope, man. All right. Let me do some for the station. And Mr. Jason D, fresh from his visit to Hong Kong, China, back in the mix right after this. And I guess that's where we come in.
Yeah. Welcome back, man.
Leaving you guys doing your little political discussion right
Hey,
there,
man.
man.
Behind the scenes videos rolling. So
Behind the scenes videos rolling, so what you don't hear on the air, you will see on the video.
Yes,
sir.
If I ever decide to put it up.
Exactly.
might as well just do Periscope right now, man.
Nah.
He's got to clear all these rights and everything.
Well, the whole thing with Periscope is it takes too much memory on my phone.
There's brands involved.
Yeah, you know,
You get what you pay for.
certain brands don't give us permission to license
Exactly.
certain images.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's right, man.
Are we
just,
doing? Are
just
we,
put some duct tape over the brand.
there
and
you,
then,
there you go.
You know what? Why don't
Not
you do-
even that.
Why,
Just fuzz it.
Why don't you do the PSA and then I'll read the songs back.
Cyclovia Salinas, where the streets are yours. A free event Sunday, October 25th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Rain or shine. Featuring Zumba and fitness classes, a children's area, informational booths, art and live music, raffles, and much more. For more information, contact 831-717-1384.
So running it back real quick, Manny Garcia featuring Terminology, Latino Unification, Czarface and Large Professor World Premiere, Black Alicious, Blacka, Gangrene, Hot Pillow, and Sadat X featuring the UMCs. Remember them?
Yep.
Remember them? Name the song.
I can't name it.
Then you don't.
It
Then you
escapes
don't.
my mind.
Then you don't remember them.
Sing the
Ultramagnetic
hymn.
MCs,
There you
right?
go, yeah.
No, UMCs.
So-
Not ultramagnetic.
Oh, okay.
UMCs.
What's UMC stand for?
Universal Mind Control.
Schooled me on that one. Huh? So no, I did not remember that.
Joe Frazier is the name of the song. That with Sadat X, but UMC is known for that song Blue Cheese.
Oh, wow.
Anybody remember that?
No.
Nobody remembers that?
No.
Like the compliment to ranch.
Jeez,
Blue cheese?
these young, see these young kids right here. They
Yeah,
don't
man.
know.
Hey man, I'm
They
still in my
just don't
20s.
know.
Come on, man.
I know,
A couple
right?
more weeks,
Well,
and then I say
you-
goodbye to my 20s. But I'm still in my 20s.
Well, sounds like somebody's getting nostalgia.
I am, man. I am. It's like a blink of an eye, and here I am.
Should I play some Ahmad for you? Some back in the day?
That would be good. Also, some. It's our anniversary, 2020, man.
Man,
Wow.
so
Wrong show for that. You got to go to the late night oldies show for that.
Here we go, man.
Yeah, you might want to turn on the computer.
yeah,
It's news
well,
time.
firing it
you
up,
got
man.
me all nostalgic over here.
Well, we're sitting here stalling for time while you fire
Well,
up
you-
the computer.
While the
Hit me.
fire's up, man, that's Ciclovia Salinas. It's going to be happening, shutting down the Alice South Street. Folks can come out, ride your bikes, skateboards. Once again, Saturday, October 25th. So mark your calendars and call the number. Tune into the archives and be able to get that phone number again, man, because I can't read it from back here.
Okay, since I thought you had all the information. 831-717-1384.
There you go.
That's the number.
Hey, man, Windows chimes coming up. 2-character password typed in.
There you go. No, it was actually 6, so it's good that you only see. But I type like 70 words a minute, so you're not going to see
Watch
my
out.
you're not going to see my keystrokes.
I don't want to see your strokes, man. I'm cool.
I have nothing to say to that.
There you go.
Go ahead,
There you
man.
go.
News time.
Hold on.
No.
We're sparking
It's still
it up,
initiating, man.
so to speak.
See, if you had an
initiating.
air book, that would already been fired
I know.
up.
Solid state
But
drives,
I
man,
got a
keep
lot of
saying it.
stuff on here. That's why it's taking a second.
Okay. wow.
How was your visit? How was down south?
I mean,
I see you're out there record hunting.
It was sweet and sour. Huh?
Yes. The I'll just talk about the sweet part of it. A lot of record shopping, man.
Nice.
Probably spent about a day and a half at 3 different stores, spending well in excess of. Well, I'm not going to say how much, but
Instagram gives it away, man.
It was a little bit more than a paycheck, that's for
Wow.
sure.
I see you visited the the great establishment spearmint.
I did.
Rhino.
I did. I did.
I told someone he's at the Spearmint Rhino Gentlemen's Club, and they're all, "No, it's not a gentleman's club." I was like, "It's a gentleman's club."
It's a very sophisticated gentleman's
There
club.
you go.
I mean, when it costs $30 to get in, that's sophisticated.
That's more than a paycheck.
That's more than a paycheck.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Are we ready for some news?
We've been ready.
Let's do this.
We're only 5 minutes late.
Dee Barnes. We all know her. The famed journalist and television show host was assaulted by West Coast producer Dr. Dre. Until this day, she continues to suffer both physically and mentally. Somehow, the assault was reduced to a joke. "I'm no joke. She told Kevin Powell from the Huffington Post, visibly shaken. And domestic violence is no joke. It's a serious issue. Dre approached, and he just grabbed me. She continued as she began to detail what happened that fateful day in January of 1991 for the first time. I thought he was going to walk past me, but he just grabbed me. I mean, it's no secret. He grabbed me by my hair and started slamming me up against the wall. It's a painful and traumatic experience." Barnes, who is currently penning a memoir, says she still deals with emotional grief whenever she hears a track referencing the incident and persistently suffers from major migraines since it happened. "I literally had to go back to work in 3 days, black eye and all." Dee continued as she revisited the days she wore extra makeup, took sedatives, and wore sunglasses during segments to cover the multiple bruises while hosting Fox's hip-hop show Pump It Up. "I had young girls watching ages 13 and 14, so I got emails from young girls saying, 'You were my first experience with domestic violence. I was too busy trying to survive. It was vicious.'"
Well, okay. Let me go back and pick some out of there.
Yes.
Now, she says that she has flashbacks every time she hears a song that references.
Yeah.
Okay. To my knowledge, there's only been one song that I could think of off the top of my head that references that, and that song came out in 1991. And that was Tim Dog when he said, like Dre beating on D from Pump It Up. So what is she listening to Tim Dog over and over?
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Because I've never heard any other song mention that.
Maybe that's...
And I'm not in any way making a joke at
Yeah.
D Barnes. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I don't know any other song that references that.
Me neither. I think that's the only reference I've heard from it. So.
I think the fact she's bringing it up on Huffington Post is probably hurting her a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like bringing up old memories, sour memories. You know?
Right.
I mean, everybody else, I never heard of it, but that's just me. I mean, I'm ignorant.
It was an ugly incident.
Yes. It was, well known. But here we go. Whitney Houston is the latest posthumous celebrity to get the hologram treatment.
Posthumous.
According to Billboard, Houston's sister-in-law, Pat, has teamed up with Alki David, the CEO of Hologram USA, to create a hologram of the icon for a major televised performance next year. Pat, who is also the president of the Whitney Houston estate, says she was happy to partner with David for the upcoming event. It's a great opportunity for her fans to see a reinvention of one of the most celebrated female artists in history and to continue a legacy of performances that will not be forgotten in years to come, she said. "I look forward to the partnership. In addition to a television performance, the event will be streamed through David's popular streaming site, filmon.com. David's last partnership comes after his troubled deal with Chief Keef to hold a hologram benefit concert in Chicago. The billionaire's past antics included a $10 million purse for a boxing match between Chris Brown and Drake and bragging about falsely providing the first live webcast of an assisted suicide. David's Hologram USA will design the hologram. In recent years, a Tupac Shakur and Michael Jackson hologram have performed at award shows and music festivals." Pretty crazy, right? Is it too soon?
I'm always against this whole hologram thing, but you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Floyd Mayweather get in the ring with a hologram of Joe Frazier.
Wow, that's a good
That's
one.
what I'd like to see.
That's a good
And
one.
run away from it.
Right.
All 12
Exactly.
rounds.
Right. Did you watch the fight? Yeah, right.
You didn't just
right.
ask me that,
I know, right? While most of us were enjoying Labor Day festivities and barbecuing over the long holiday weekend, Daz Dillinger was preparing for the next film to shine light on West Coast rappers. DPG for Life movie. This is not a sequel, wrote Daz on Instagram today. DPG for Life is coming at rapid speed as Straight Outta Compton has only been in theaters for nearly a month. Its follow-up will tell the story of the Dog Pound and their musical trials with Tupac, Dr. Dre, and Suge Knight. Daz took a few photos of the crew over the weekend and shared them on social media, showing them all in the studio reenacting Tupac recording Ambitions as a Writer and I Ain't Mad at Ya, both of which Daz produced.
When are these people going to realize whatever they make next is not a follow-up?
Yeah.
It's not a sequel. It's none of that. It's a movie in and of itself.
It's kind of like,
and it will be straight to DVD. It won't be in the theater.
yeah, it's kind of like another part of the story. That's pretty much what it is. You know,
DPG for life.
DPG for life. Daz Dillinger will be played by Assad Arnaud. Dr. Dre will be played by
Assad.
I know. Dr. Dre will be played by his son Curtis. Reggie Noble will appear as Suge Knight. Dada will take on the role of Tupac.
Wait. Did you just say the Red Man is going to play Suge Knight?
No, Reggie.
Reggie Noble.
That's Redman.
Really?
Reggie Noble is Redman.
It just says Reggie Noble. Doesn't it make
Maybe there's
with
another
Dr.
Reggie.
With Dr. Dre's son? It says Dr. Dre's son. With Reggie Noble, I'm assuming they would put also known as Redman, or that's kind of part of that's a big name lineup.
If it's
He's got to gain a little weight.
The Redman, boy.
Will appear as Suge Knight.
Boy.
Corrupt will be played by Melvin Jackson Jr. from The Wire. The Lady of Rage was also on the scene, but as of right now, there's no news that she will be portrayed in the film.
I think Queen Latifah should play Lady of Rage.
I know, right?
Oh, that'd be pretty dope.
South Bronx MC Fat Joe took a trip to Hong Kong recently and divulged some pretty interesting information.
I'm not fat anymore.
After discussing his contributions to society and speaking on Sean Price and Big
What?
Pun's deaths, Fat Joe was asked if he has any regrets, to which he replied, "Man, I got so many regrets. His biggest one, you may wonder, not signing Eminem when he had the chance. The biggest is that Eminem gave me so many demos. 6 different times he approached me and I didn't sign him," he reveals to the reporter. Shame on me. Pretty crazy, right?
Well, that just proves you're never going to be a good A&R.
I know, right? I wonder how that would affect either of their careers.
It's too busy signing triple Sace.
Say, Jeff Mizanski was serving a life sentence in Missouri prison on a marijuana-related charge until this past Tuesday, September 1st. Now, two decades
Actually, 2
later.
weeks ago.
Yes. Oh, yeah. 2
We're
weeks
a
ago.
little late.
2 decades later, he is a free man. Mizanski was a repeat offender when he was given the lengthy sentence back in 1996. In 84, he was convicted of possession and sale of marijuana, and again in 91 on another possession charge. 5 years later, he was given life with no parole after he was found guilty of conspiring to sell 6 pounds of marijuana to a dealer connected to Mexican drug cartels. Democratic Governor Jay Nixon decided to commute his sentence in May, being that he was the only person in Missouri serving such a harsh sentence for a non-violent crime. According to NBC News, lobbyists fought to have the sentence changed for years after agreeing it was too stiff. Could you imagine that? Life? That's a little stiff.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Straight Outta
Just a
Compton
touch, man.
has been dominating box offices worldwide, and like most critically acclaimed films, many have found certain faults throughout.
Here we go.
Like the number of people affiliated with Ruthless Records who weren't mentioned in the biopic. The Supersonic Trio is one of them, and it would have taken them literally.
Baby D.
That's right. It would have taken them literally 2 seconds to say their name, says JJ Fad co-founder Juana MCJB Sperling. Neither Sperling, Dania Baby D Burks, nor Michelle Sassy C Franklin were invited to the film's premiere. They generated a lot of money
because those might be 3 of the worst names in hip-hop ever.
I know, right? They generated a lot of money for that company. People never thought about some of the other stuff we had there, like JJ Fad and Michelle A. But that was a big part of the Ruthless story, recalls NWA's former manager Jerry Heller during an interview with the LA Times. Easy and I loved those girls. JJ Fad put Ruthless Records on the map. Months before NWA's Straight Outta Compton album was released, the Rialto, California natives helped to set the foundation of the label with their infectious hit, and Heller says Ruthless owes them a great debt of gratitude because of it. They were our family. They were like brothers, says Burt. They were like They were like brothers, says Burks. We go to sleep with them, wake up with them. Let's go to the studio, work with them. It was everything. It just seemed like you don't forget about people that easily. I mean, I didn't. The supersonic checks forced Eazy-E to open up his first bank account. They have JJ Fad, who's already gone gold, on their way to going platinum. It made it a lot easier for NWA to break through. I think that's super important, Sperling states. I think there was a certain image that they wanted to put out there, and I don't think they wanted us to soften that. That's just my perception. And I don't know if it's true or not. The way the story was told was very hardcore, so I'm thinking there were a couple of soft sides, but our presence in it might have been a little too soft. Oh, wow. JJ Fad.
So don't even try it.
You know what? I saw them when they performed at Alisal over here back in the day. Do you remember when they came over here?
Yeah,
with,
they came down
DJ
here.
Train.
Yeah.
And
Word, man.
it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, man. Supersonic,
Yeah,
man.
that is crazy.
Yo, man, really quick, shout out to Ilzakil. I see him just tuned in to Periscope. And anybody else out there
nice,
watching,
nice.
check it out, man.
So I'm taping on one side, you're taping on the other side.
Hey, man, double
Man,
angles.
I'm telling you, man.
And if you guys are watching on Periscope,
off of this.
you see that red light blinking? That's Kazzeo's footage right there.
There you
man.
go.
So,
That's right, Periscope, man. Anyway, so you got more news stories.
yes,
You got a couple more. Let's hold off on those for a second. Let's do those at 7 o'clock because we're very informative.
Yes.
That's right, man.
It's taken me a little bit to recover from the whole supersonic
Sonic.
JJ Fad, you know.
Yes.
By the way, what does JJ Fad stand for?
Just jamming fresh and deaf.
Very
Wow,
good.
man.
Very. He knows that,
Oh, yeah.
but he doesn't know who the UMCs were. Go figure.
you know
right?
what, man? I didn't know either. So, right.
Yeah, but he's like 15 years older than you. So.
Oh, whoa.
Still in my
whoa,
20s.
Whoa,
Still in my 20s, man.
Whoa. He's a teenager now, huh?
Hey, man, just 10 years ago, I was a teenager, man.
He got you by a couple
know?
times.
I know.
Anyway, man, let me do something for the station and come back with Jason D in the mix.
Oh.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in once again. Periscope, we're going to be filming behind the scenes, so keep it tuned.
I feel like I'm in here like directing traffic. I'm like, do this,
sir.
do that,
Yes,
and, you know,
sir.
Helping airplanes
stop
land,
this,
man.
stop that. and,
Producer
you know.
over here.
Need some neon lights, you know,
I need like those
those neon sticks that,
those,
that
those
they use at the
mini like
airports, right?
lightsaber things.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like so I can
Directing
like, you know,
traffic.
Directing,
like the guy in airplane, direct the plane right through the terminal. You know, that's how we get down,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Wednesday rec coming to you live and direct right here. Hour 2 kicking off. Let me run back that last set right there. Dr. Dre featuring Anderson .Paak and DJ Premier. Animals, Silent Night, Walking, Sean Price, Anorific, and Apathy. The Pendulum Swings.
News.
Very
Do we?
yeah, that Apathy and made the observation that it sounded like a Mary J. Blige song.
Yeah, it's a R&B sample from the 90s or early 2000s, something like that.
Yes, absolutely.
Back when I was a teenager, you know.
By the way, we are live and direct online.
That's right, man. WednesdayRec.com.
And if you like the conversation, you can call us collect at.
Yes. 831-758-5432. 831-758-KHDC.
We are not accepting collect calls, by
Yes,
the way.
we're not.
But you can also tune in live and direct right now, Periscope.
Periscope.
Yeah, we're live right now once again, man.
Yes. And coming soon to YouTube.
To YouTube,
Hopefully.
via
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes, exactly,
Yes,
man.
man.
Whole lot of things. Okay, Gotti. Finish up the news, homie.
Last
Take the spotlight,
night,
man.
comedian Mike Epps allegedly ordered his bodyguards to beat the heck out of a fan during his comedy set in Phoenix, Arizona. The fan was heckling Mike's performance, and after a while, Mike had enough. One partygoer said, Mike Epps told his bodyguards, "Get him," and they jumped up and beat the man unconscious. The rowdy fan was hit with punches and then bottles. Mike did not actually put hands on the guy, but they say he ordered the hit, so police are looking for him. It's not clear where Mike is, but he's not in police custody yet. The fan was seriously hurt, and depending on what police learn in their investigation, there's a chance Mike may be going to jail over this.
You know, that guy is just a total jackass. I ever tell you
Mike
that
Epps?
story I know about him?
Let's hear it. Let's
So
hear it.
Let's
I
go.
have a friend who was a housekeeper for him, and even while working as a housekeeper and
Uh-oh.
what's going on with Mike?
Hit that. There. Oh.
Oh, what's going on there?
Technical.
Cut down. Okay, there we go. like I was saying, maybe Mike's trying to like stop me from talking about him.
Mike Epps.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking to his cousin over here.
While my friend was a housekeeper and I guess kind of like part-time nanny, like she would say, "Hey, ask the wife, can I use the bathroom?" And the wife would say, "No, you have to use the outside bathroom."
Wow.
Couldn't even use like doing all this work in the house, but couldn't use the bathroom in the house.
Wow.
They're just
terrible people.
Mike Epps is just a bad guy.
Oh.
But that was a wife. That was Mrs. Epps.
Yeah, but I mean, still, both of them.
Guilty by association.
Exactly. Like for example, never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on. Drop
He's
it.
on. I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
The history
Stay away from
between
me,
Curtis
man.
50 Cent Jackson and James Jimmy Henchman Roseman has been a very violent one.
This again.
The G Unit leader and the convicted drug trafficker have been warring for years. 50 recently spoke with DJ Drama about some of the issues with Henchman. These guys are not rappers, they're gangsters. The guys I ended up having beef with, not Ja, Preem, not Game, Jimmy, said 50. I kind of identify why he was so angry with what happened to his kid. His boy got slapped. G-Unit member Tony Ayo was accused of hitting Henchman's then 14-year-old son, James Roseman Jr., back in 2007. The assault led to further incidents of violence between the two camps. 50 even addressed the situation on his song, Hold On. According to the Queen's rapper, Yayo was not the one who slapped Roseman Jr. He tells Drama that it was actually Lowell Lodi Mac Fletcher. Henchman was later convicted of having Mac murdered. I had bought Yayo a Bentley and the car got shot up, added 50. I said, okay, you got to put your dancing shoes on because they're dead serious. You don't push pause when everybody's on go. It's pretty crazy.
Whatever happened?
More war stories.
Where is Tony Yayo? Whatever happened to him?
The G-Unit got back together earlier this year, so they're back in 50's pocket.
And
this
this other guy, Lodi Mac, is dead.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
That is pretty crazy, though.
Sorry, I missed that news story.
I know, right? President Obama announced a new executive order on Tuesday which authorizes federal agencies to conduct behavioral experiments on U.S. citizens in order to advance government initiatives. A growing body of evidence demonstrates that behavioral science insights research findings from fields such as behavioral economics and psychology about how people make decisions and act on them can be used to design government policies to better serve the American people, reads the executive order released on Tuesday. The new program is the end result of policy proposal the White House floated in 2013 entitled Strengthening Federal Capacity for Behavioral Insights. Pretty crazy, right?
So, okay, so if you're like crazy, they're going to do a study on you?
Well, no, they're actually just giving out behavioral science experiments, like how Facebook does.
So what's the medium that they're going to be doing this on?
I have no clue.
Speaking of Facebook, do you see that yesterday that Zuckerberg announced that they are coming out with a dislike button?
Yes.
Nice.
What was the
Someone-
official like story on that? Because I heard it was going to be like a don't like button, a dislike button, to just like say like a sympathy button, like I feel bad for you.
I don't think it's actually going to be called a dislike button. I think it's going to be called like a sorry button or something like that. But he said it's been in the works
button.
for a long time. So yeah, but I still think they should say they need to get a GTFOH button.
Crazy. Someone was saying they had an unlike button before. Do you remember that?
No.
Whenever you like something, you have the option to unlike it. So that's the ongoing joke. It's like I'm gonna like your status
And unlike it.
just so I can unlike your
I've
status.
done that a few times.
I've done that to you a few times.
but that doesn't really show like the ratio as like compared to unlike.
No, yeah.
well,
you're
won't
right.
I mean the person who posted it will see they'll get an email.
Unless
or
you have
whatever.
a fan page, then you do see those statistics.
No, but to what Emma's saying, you get a notification if somebody likes what you're doing. But
Right.
if you unlike something that somebody did, you don't get a notification.
Well, when you go and check your status update and it's not there anymore, then they've unliked it.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's somebody who has 5,000 likes and then you take a couple off, I mean, that's hard to see.
Luckily for you and for me, we do not have 5,000
That's
friends.
true. That's true. That's true.
Other people may be maxed out on their
Yeah,
friends list, man.
yeah.
I have like 2 or 3, that's about it. Not an issue, man. Not an issue.
Yeah, you can always dream.
Dream. Remember when you on Facebook and used to have like 250,000 friends or
No, on MySpace.
MySpace.
Oh,
Yes,
MySpace,
MySpace.
man.
Remember
Yes,
that?
I had well over 100,000 on
That
MySpace.
was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Adam.
What are you talking about?
Add them.
Oh, add them. Right, right.
No,
I wasn't saying a guy's name.
There was this guy named Adam that would go around and add everybody. I don't know. I'm just pulling your leg here.
Every week, a new biopic rumor surfaces. We got the dog pound going forward with theirs and a Tupac film about to begin shooting. How about one on hip-hop's most important record label? Any idea?
That would be Def Jam.
Def Jam.
Which I disagree with.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
it's okay. How can I say this? It's probably the most well-known hip-hop label. Mm-hmm. But I think if you look at the actual impact of a record label, I think the most important hip-hop label, as far as that goes, would be Sugar Hill.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you know what?
Before, wow.
Fun fact. I just saw today that 20-something years ago, maybe 30-something years ago. Anyways, on this day in history, Sugar Hill Gang dropped their album, Rapper's Delight.
Wow.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would have to be like 35 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't alive back then, so I can't really give you the exact.
Yeah, well,
date.
I was driving.
I was not there.
I had my license already.
He was at the bar already.
Pretty much.
Well, it's being reported.
I was tipping 20s.
It's being reported that Universal is going to make it happen with Michael B. Jordan as Russell Simmons and Jonah Hill as Rick Rubin. The film would cover
what?
The film would cover a lot of early years, as well as Def Jam's rise in popularity. So yeah, Def Jam movie, believe it.
Come on,
I don't believe it.
It's happening. It's happening.
Jonah Hill as Rick Rubin.
Wouldn't that be funny?
No.
But you know what? Have you seen the Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
Did you see Jonah Hill in that one?
Yes, but you know who'd be a better Rick Rubin?
Who?
Zach Galifianakis.
Oh wow!
I think he looks more like Rick Rubin.
You think so? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, with prosthetics and whatever they put on, sure they can make him a little bigger and taller. I don't know, but that's the news. That is the news.
That's everything.
That is everything. That is all 10 stories for the week.
Wow.
Computer shut down and everything, man.
Yes,
Dude, he's like, that's it.
that is it.
Grab the girl, get the money, and run.
Let's go,
man. I can't believe that, man. Jonah Hill as Rick Rubin. I'm not buying it, man.
That is crazy. But you know what? He is he is an Oscar-nominated actor. So
yeah, but he didn't win.
well, he's nominated.
Oscar nominee. I mean, it holds
only
weight.
counts in
It holds weight,
horseshoes
man.
and hand grenades.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
But whatever the case may be. You know what movie I think looks kind of interesting?
Let me see.
Two movies actually. That movie Everest.
Yes, it does.
I think that looks good, and The Martian.
Oh yeah. That one does look pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
that does
man.
look interesting too.
I like the way that looks.
Although the previews I saw was like, oh, I'm like the best, like I have a green thumb or something. Like man, I'm driving around Salinas looking at all the fields. Like, come on, man, you could have chosen a better agriculturalist to go.
And come on, man, when you say
just
green thumb, California, you think a little bit something different.
Right. Well, yeah, but I mean, he's growing his his little tomatoes.
I was thinking.
I think Be Real might have a little something to say about that.
I know, right?
Cypress Hill might disagree.
You know what's one movie that I was not impressed with at all, man? It's on Showtime, I think. And anyways, you guys have seen Belly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a Belly part 2.
Yeah, with the game.
Oh my goodness, that is such garbage.
You didn't like that straight to
I never saw
straight to
straight to
network.
Showtime. Straight to
I was gonna
Showtime,
say
man.
straight to network movie.
See,
Didn't even
no,
go
man,
DVD.
It's like
See,
production level's not on point at all.
I've never seen that, but I have seen Honey 2.
Honey too.
And that was probably even worse than
You were hoping.
Belly 2.
You were hoping for her to be in part 2. I bet.
Yeah, she was not in part 2. You know what? I almost want to. For some reason, I want to say there was even a Honey 3. I think.
Oh wow.
I think I've seen that DVD.
And they couldn't
somewhere.
even afford the Honey 2 girl for Honey 3.
No, they couldn't. They got another generic girl put in there.
Oh
man.
wow, that is too funny, Kaz.
Pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. The other thing that happened while we were away, we got a couple minutes to address it here. This idiot county clerk in where was it, Kentucky?
The one that used the Rocky theme when she was released from prison.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, I do not understand how this idiot is allowed back at her job.
She's back.
She's clearly refusing to do the job.
Well, she's an elected official, so they can't even fire her.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, she's elected.
So she has to be what? What's the word?
Not vetoed. She has to be.
Okay.
What were they trying to do?
Obviously, we're not on.
I know.
We're not up on our politics game here.
What were they trying to do with Clinton?
Impeach.
So they have to impeach her.
Well, I mean, the whole thing about it is, though, clearly the details of the job are basically comes down to this: religion has no place in the workplace. It should not be. You can't take a job and then because of something that is entailed in the job it is against your religious beliefs. You can't, enact that and say, "Well, I'm not going to do that because it goes against my religious beliefs." Well, then you're not getting paid because you're not doing your job.
And you know whose fault that is? The people who elected her.
Exactly.
Because they obviously felt the same way she felt, and she
not
feels.
Necessarily. I mean, somebody said this quote, and it makes sense, man. It's like we put our hand on our Bible and say we're going to uphold the Constitution. It's not the other way around.
Whoa, yeah.
We don't put our hand on the Constitution to uphold the Bible.
Exactly.
We put our hand on the Bible to uphold the Constitution. Constitution says, the law of the land, people are entitled to be married now. So religious, values, beliefs, all that kind of stuff goes out the window if it's against law.
And then I didn't understand the other thing she's saying now is that she'll allow her deputies to issue the licenses, but every license, because she's the head clerk, has to have her name on it, and she refused to put her name on it. So she's still refusing to do her job.
So back to jail she goes. Plus,
I would think.
I think I heard something about a lawsuit coming from what's the name of the band that did Eye of the Tiger?
Survivor, yeah.
Yeah. So
for using that song.
They're saying they didn't have the clearances for that. So lawsuits come in their way too.
I forget who it was. I think Bruce Springsteen sued Ronald Reagan for using "Born in the USA" during his campaign run.
Wow.
Did they win? Right. I mean, do those lawsuits hold?
He had to cease using in his re-election campaign. But anyway, this idiot should not have a job. If you want to, be religious and believe in all that, do it outside of the workplace.
Yes.
In the workplace, do your job. Period. That's my sentiment. Any debates on that?
I'm
ready to fight.
I'm with Kaz.
Bring it.
I feel the same way. Yeah, you shouldn't bring church into the workplace. So,
not at all, man. Not at all. And by the way, just on a quick side note before we go to commercial, or PSA, I should say, Honey 2, Belly 2, and we're anticipating with great anticipation. We're waiting with great anticipation for Glitter 2.
It's always so peaceful coming back from that PSA.
It is, right?
Yeah.
It's just, whoa. It's very peaceful, man.
Yeah,
But,
man.
you know what? So we're back here, man. Wednesday,
Sure
we're on the air here in the 831.
That's right, 90.9.
We're live online.
WednesdayRec.com. And also Periscope.
Periscope.
Man. Live right now. Live. 100%.
And documenting for a future YouTube video.
Yeah. With
we're doing all kinds of stuff, man. And look at this guy. He brings in food, doesn't even bring us anything. That's okay. See how it is?
I don't know, man. I have nothing to do with it. I was here the whole time.
See how it is? And drinking that cancer water.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do when you got to do what you got to do.
It's an early celebration here, man. Share it with what? With the better for what? What? Better hair? No, better half.
Oh, there you go.
I'm like, hey, man, better hair. Rocking a braid, man.
I don't know what it was.
I'm the only dude in here with hair, man.
Right?
Kaz and Gotti over here, man. Shave it all off.
Unless you take his shirt off.
Nah, keep it on.
Jealous?
It ain't that kind of celebration, but
Jealous?
But yeah, man. Once again, congratulations, Kaz.
It's
22
a sign
years.
of a man.
That's right.
22 years being a man at KHDC, man.
Yeah, man. 22 years. I remember coming in here. I was just a very young
Chavalito.
21-year-old.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
Man, is that how? Holy cow! Is that how long it's been?
If we can do the math in your head, you know how old Kaz is now.
Kaz is a G. He's a vet.
Something like that, man. Something like that. So we're about to get into the tech segment.
That's right, man. That's right.
What you got for us this week, my friend?
Man, I got a whole bunch of stuff, especially after last week with, taking the week off and whatnot. First and foremost, there's a trend right now, hashtag I stand with Ahmed. And story behind that is ninth grader, man. Ninth grader builds homemade clock from scratch. Takes it into school, trying to impress his teachers, trying to show off that, he's techie. He's down with it. What ends up happening? His teachers call the cops saying that he brought a bomb to school. Gets arrested. And so that's where the whole hashtag comes from. So now thousands of people are tweeting it, including Zuckerberg from Facebook, including President Obama. And so good story is, or the
I guess I should tweet it right now too, right?
Or look it up. I stand with Ahmed. AHMED is the ninth grader's name. So turns out now through the power of social media and all this like national support, national attention that was raised, no charges are now being pressed. Initially, though, they were threatening to press charges with him creating a hoax bomb. Wow. Once they found out it was a clock. I mean, he told them, like, the first teacher's like, oh, cool, I understand what it is, but you probably shouldn't show your other teachers because you're going to freak them out. So he goes and shows his English teacher, and the English teacher, goes and tells the principal, and, it just kind of, it's that trickle effect. So, the kid ends up getting arrested. I mean, I think by the time that they call the cops, by the time that he's getting arrested, they knew it was a clock. But it's just, like targeting this
how
kid,
much
man.
Taxpayer money do you have to waste?
I know, right?
It's ridiculous, man.
Well, I mean, that, yeah, but also just the fact that, this kid is doing something extracurricular. He's showing, technological understanding. I can't build a clock from scratch, once again, in my 20s, right? I'm not a ninth grader, but like this kid is doing something that not your average teenager does. And instead of rewarding him, he gets arrested.
See, I remember in my 7th
horrible.
grade science fair, I built a microwave. Can you imagine what would happen if that happened now? If I did that now?
Wow.
You built a microwave, really?
Oh, yeah.
Did it work?
What kind of microwave, man?
I didn't say all that.
Well, anyways, once again, hashtag.
I actually built a cable descrambler.
You got to show me how those work, man. I might be interested in that.
I was tired of having to push 2 buttons down to see the X-rated channel.
All right, man. It's
God, he knows what I'm talking about. Those are the days.
Interesting, man. I have no clue what you guys are talking about. Happy to say. But anyway, back to this hashtag I stand with Ahmed. Once again, through that national support, this kid is, getting support from Zuckerberg, Obama, no charges, at the end of the day. So that's a great outcome. One of the things that happened last week, Apple had a press conference once again and started pretty much promoting their new products coming out. So now we go from the iPhone 6 to the iPhone 6S. That's it. That's the punchline, man.
And I'm sure we'll have the Apple 7 by Christmas.
Probably by next year. So it's like every year in the fall time, they do these announcements. There's still no 3-way on FaceTime, man. So like, you can do this whole phone conversation with looking at somebody else's face, but it's just one-on-one. So like that's not coming. But there's a new iPad, 12-inch, 13-inch with the pen on it. I mean, there's all these fancy gadgets, but I think when it comes to productivity, I mean, Google's still ahead, man. Like with Hangouts, you can do 8 people at once, all doing a video conference on it. So there's definitely good stuff.
So it's like
happening.
an 8-way Skype.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And so FaceTime, I mean, that's been a request, to get a third caller in there. And obviously, Apple's not listening to them, but there is a new iPad. Okay. There is a new iPhone 6S, whatever's.
I won't have either of them, so
There is a new plan though. I guess you can do this like renting fee, so you pay a monthly fee, and whenever a new phone comes out, a new iPhone comes out, then you get the latest one again.
So like rent to own,
or like leasing a car,
they keep it a real hood.
Man, these allergies are acting up again, bro. I can't even talk too much.
I know, man. You're having a rough time there, bro, man.
Well, it's not M7 anymore. It's Barry White.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm good, man. Thank you. One more thing, man. Windows. So Windows is doing customer experience, user experience, kind of like what Gotti was talking about earlier. They're collecting personal data in form of emails, in form of keystrokes, in forms of just websites we visit, so on and so forth. And in turn, sending that back to, calling back home to Microsoft. And man, I really can't even get this out. Excuse me. Allergies killing me.
You need some soda or something, man. You need something
it's not so much it's the phlegm in my throat. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. All right. Long story short, man, it's working so well in Windows 10 that they're now back rolling it to Windows 8 and Windows 7 through Windows updates. And it's really hard for consumers to know because they just announce it as, this is an update for your system. It's much needed, and they don't really say what it's doing. So unless you go and do the homework on it, find out what knowledge base, 905, whatever numbers they are, and then go and uninstall it, then we're stuck with all of this quote unquote user experience to do product improvement through Microsoft. Man, I got tears coming down my eyes.
Man, you sound an awful lot like DJ Moy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I'm hearing DJ Moy in here.
Well, actually, DJ Moy did just come in the studio. You know.
Oh, maybe he's like doing the Willie Tyler and Lester thing.
Man,
maybe he's like doing the ventriloquist.
All right, last story. Absolute last story. Drones, man.
Take a deep breath and say it slow.
All right, drones. My name's Barry White, guys. Man, my voice is killing me. It's gone. Drones. So there's these ongoing concepts that drones are being used to fly over prison yards and drop off drugs and weapons, man. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to lay that story out and let you guys take over.
You say that very matter-of-factly there. You got any insight on that?
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit.
Man. So I'll let you guys take over.
It is happening.
My voice is gone, man. Peace. Like
allegedly, it is happening from what I'm hearing.
Is it happening in Soledad?
Allegedly.
Really?
Yeah. Allegedly, some stuff is happening, yeah. Them drones are turning out not to be very good.
But what I don't understand is, like, how can that happen without, like, the guards on the watchtower not seeing it?
Payola.
Well,
everything can be bought, bro. Even your eyes.
Another matter-of-fact statement by Mr. Gotti right there.
All right, well, thank you guys for buying me a little bit of time.
Yes.
You know, definitely feeling a little bit better after that swig of water. Whew. These allergies, man. No, I actually had, bottled water. But yeah, that's pretty much, like what's going on from my perspective on, social media being a powerful tool to gain national support, national attention on things. Apple, Windows, Google, just like these top tech companies still kind of going at it, trying to release these new products, trying to stay trendy. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't really know if it's helping the consumers. It's just helping them make their quarterly sales and, their new budgets and whatnot. And with that in mind, I guess the iPhone 6, their pre-order sales are soaring and, they're going to have another great year. So good for them, but bad for us. And last but not least.
Exactly.
Unless you're investing in Apple.
Right. I don't have any stocks in Apple, man.
You should buy stocks because at one time it was 70. Now it's 100. Then it was 180. Now I think it's supposed to be over 200 and something.
Per stock or what?
Yeah. So if you bought stock, I bought stock like maybe 5-6 years ago. It's a good company to invest in. Even right now. If you want to invest in a company, invest in it right now. Or else it's too late. It's already kind of too late. But if you want to make a little bit of money, invest in Apple.
A little bit of margin.
When's the IPO for Apocalypse?
I wish, right?
when is that IPO coming?
Never.
Okay.
Gotta keep that on the table.
I don't even know what that is, man.
Gotta keep that on the table.
What were you gonna finish up with?
No, that's it. I mean, I said I can't do an IPO for that because I don't even know what it is. It's before my time, man. So.
Okay.
Right. That's about it, man. Voice is gone. I do have a shiny new mobile site up, msiete.com, eme7.com. You can get my music, can check out my tweets, and I'll be incorporating more and more stuff in there as time allows. And, obviously check out wednesdayrec.com.
Perfect stuff, man. Perfect stuff. So, as we come to the close, again, want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Of course, thanks to the team, Tommy Gotti, M7, Jason D. 22 years, man. We moving on to 23. Before you know it, man, 25.
Wow.
Hopefully. Can't see the future, but that is the goal, man. 25.
That is the goal. I will be here as long as you are here.
Okay. Okay, no, it's good, man. It's like, 25 is a good number. Mm-hmm. And I still want to get to the point where where this is actually the longest running.
Yeah.
Unfortunately...
Don't start Howard Sterning on us now.
Unfortunately, no, not at all. Not at all. Unfortunately, there's somebody who's about 10 months ahead of us.
Oh, that's it?
So, yeah.
Okay.
But...
how old is he? How old is Kevy?
No, Kev's actually not on the radio anymore.
Oh,
Kev's been gone for 2 years.
Oh, so, yeah. That's what knocked us up a notch.
Kev got up to 28 years.
Wow.
So... yeah, he might right now he's the longest overall. But as far as like the longest current running, there's one that's 10 months ahead of us.
Okay.
So, that's I'm keeping my eye on that guy, And as soon as I see he's not on the schedule at the other station anymore, I know.
Then the 10 months start counting.
10-month countdown.
No, then once he's not on, then we take over that spot. So I'm watching you. You know who you are. I'm watching you. Got my eye on you.
I think what Gotti's saying, though, is that once he's gone, in 10 months, this will be the longest running ever. But the moment he's gone...
No, it won't be the longest running ever. It'll be the longest current running. Longest ever, as I said, is Kevy Kev with like 28 years.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. But I mean, to be the longest current running is, my immediate goal.
Yes.
Because 28's a long way. That's 6 years away.
Immediately.
I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Yeah.
But
keep making those healthy lifestyle changes.
Yes.
Stay away from that sugar water and
stay away from the sugar water. Yes, I do.
Sugar dancers.
Not the sugar dancers. No, I do not stay away from them.
No, sugar dancers love their sugar daddy.
Yeah.
So.
I like to. And I'm known to, and I'm very well known to leave tips upstairs and downstairs.
Nice.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Baller.
Yeah, man. So every now and then I say, "Is this apartment upstairs available?"
Yes.
No, that's a whole other inside joke.
Must vacate after 20 minutes.
Yes, exactly, man, exactly. But anyway, we are back. We are in full effect. No more weeks off until the next vacation, which probably won't be for another year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Go to WednesdayRec.com for all the information as it becomes available.
And was saying that this is the last show of the summer.
That's right. I believe fall starts. Fall equinox is around the corner. So I think by next Wednesday, we're officially in fall.
I think that might be one of the reasons you're getting your allergies, because when seasons change, I know they kick in for me.
Seasons change. Mad things rearrange.
Oh, that's for tomorrow's show, huh?
Yeah.
But the love stays the same, like the love Dr. Strange.
But look for your boy on ReverbNation.com/Tommy Gotti. I got a new song up there with the homie Big Rome. Look for your boy.
And I hear M's been making music too.
Oh man, once again, I've been trying to get back on the mic. It's been killing me in the vocals and whatnot, but it's good to get back on the mic. Good to kind of get the flows going again. A lot of songs that I'm writing that I haven't recorded yet, so I'm definitely trying to get that and trying to find my tone. But with this Barry White voice effect I got going on right now, I mean, part of me is like, cool, it sounds good, just embrace it. But part of me is like, I'm not going to be able to sustain this for a long time because I'm going to get my voice back pretty soon. I hope. So
well, I mean,
we'll
as long as you don't need a voice to produce the music, the track.
No, but to lay down the vocals.
But what I'm saying is, you can write and you know the cadences in your head.
Oh,
so
yeah, definitely.
When you get your voice back in full effect, then you're ready to go.
Yes. Man.
So I never understood how people go in the studio and they're like, well, I don't know the cadence and
I'm still trying to finish my last line on this verse.
I don't have everything written. It's like, why would you waste money like that and waste time? I mean, 23 other hours of the day, you can't finish a line. Makes no sense. Anyway.
Before we conclude, man, happy Independence Day. Mexico's Independence Day, September 16th, today. So,
that's today.
That's today. That's today, man. So that's why you might be seeing some Mexican flags, rolling around.
That's true. That would make a lot of sense.
Yes,
For some reason,
man.
I thought it was on the 12th.
They probably started celebrating on the weekend.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of celebrating in L.A.
I bet.
I saw a lot of that.
But you'll see that in February. You'll see that in March. You'll see that in May.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Yeah. All right, we got to get out of here. DJ Moy is up next with Revelation Time.
And he is here. We just saw him. So, keep it tuned, man.
It's not a hologram, right?
I hope not.
It's the real Moy.
He waved at me. So
would you like a hologram Wednesday Rec show in 20, 30 years maybe, yeah?
No, because Periscope deletes their footage after 24 hours.
I'm not even acknowledging that you even proposed such a preposterous
You wouldn't be
idea.
honored. You wouldn't be honored, DJ Kazzeo.
No.
Mixing it up at the Hacienda in perfect hologram form.
No.
With hair.
No.
They get the 20-year-old Kazzeo.
I don't know, man. This new current Kazzeo is sharp, man.
There you go.
He has a lot of flavor.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm up and out of here. You guys are up and out of here.
Yo, props on that shirt, by the way, man.
Thank you.
What does it
share
say?
it really
Straight
quick,
out of
man.
The 831. Yes, sir.
That's right, man. That's right, man.
Sure are.
Representing. Anyway, we got to get out of here. We'll catch you next week. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Happy anniversary.